Hello, and welcome to the Lakefront News. I'm Lauren DeLeon. On Monday, January 21st, the Our Lady of the Lake students gathered at the MLK Academy for a 2.7-mile march. Reporter Santiago Reyes tells us more about this event.
Thank you, Lauren. I'm here at the MLK March, where San Antonio locals have gathered to celebrate Martin Luther King Day. San Antonio hosted one of the nation's largest marches, with approximately 300,000 people attending. The march was 2.7 miles long and started at the Martin Luther King Academy and ended at Pittman Sullivan Park. The march was aimed to honor MLK's legacy in civil rights and his fight against racial discrimination.
I think it shows unity for whatever reason. Not everybody's intentions are great, but I think as we come together as a larger population, I think it shows unity.
Reporting for the Lakefront News, I'm Santiago Reyes.
In addition to the annual MLK March, Saints took part in the Women Empowerment March Saturday, January 19th. Reporter Danielle Ojeda tells us more about this event.
Thank you, Lauren. I'm here in San Antonio's Women Empowerment March on Washington Street, where earlier this week, thousands took the street to march for female fairness and women empowerment. Here in San Antonio, citizens gathered on West Carver Street to begin the half marathon that promotes female fairness.
This year's march began with a rally in front of San Fernando's Cathedral that included speeches by community leaders, poetry performances, and music. Our Lady of the Lake student Emma Ramos took part in the national movement along with her fellow saints and shared why they believe and support in what the march stands for.
It's all about unity and power, and so the more women there are, the more support and the more power there is, you know?
Reporting for the Lakefront News, I'm Danielle Ojeda.
The Our Lady of the Lake University hosted a symposium for the first immortalized cells that came from Henrietta Lacks. Students have learned about her book by reading the life of Henrietta Lacks in APS class. Reporter Gabriel Torres tells us more about this event.
Thank you, Lauren. I'm here at Theory Auditorium where Our Lady of the Lake and UIW, University of Incarnate hosted a special event about Henrietta Lacks on January 16th. Henrietta was a mother of 5 that went to get surgery to remove a tumor in her cervix. Doctors sent her cells to a lab for research without her knowledge, and instead of her cells dying, they kept growing. Her cells helped make breakthroughs in study of herpes, leukemia, influenza, hemophilia, Parkinson's disease, and many more. The event was about the book that her family wrote about their ancestor and what they've been through since then. McNair scholar Love Rodriguez says what she liked about the event.
The symposium was a really eye-opening experience because I had no idea what the actual HeLa cells were used for. And when I found out that it was being incorporated into the courses here and I got the opportunity to be an apps mentor, we had to do research and figure out why stuff like this is so important. And having the descendants of Henrietta Lacks come to the school just made me feel like stuff can be achieved through science.
Henrietta Lacks cells will continue helping doctors further their research and their studies. This has been Gabriel Torres reporting for Lakefront News.
Love to volunteer? The Our Lady of the Lake Center for Service Learning and Volunteerism is pleased to announce that the President's Volunteer Service Award has been awarded to 19 students for the 2017-2018 new year.
The purpose of the President's Volunteer Service Award is to motivate citizens to reach out to their communities while dedicating time and energy into a more stable environment. To earn this award, students must complete at least 100 service volunteer hours here at the CSLV. The dates start from June 1st, 2018 to March 31st, 2019. The award is given at 3 different levels, each consisting of the numbers of hours volunteered. The gold level, being the highest, goes to those individuals who complete at least 250 service hours or more. A special congratulations is given to the recent graduate Alexa Mora, who has completed over 271 service hours. Mora explained the process to us on how to track your service hours here at the CSLV.
The CSLV works really well with you, especially Jennifer. Some people think that you have to have one sheet for every time you go, but actually if you're just going and volunteering at the same place, you can continue to have that same sheet with different days and just keep up with it and turn it in whenever you're done.
Mora has said even though she has graduated, she will continue to volunteer. If you have any more questions on how to track your service hours, contact the CSLV at ollusa.edu.
Club Rush is around the corner. This upcoming event can fulfill your New Year's resolutions to be included in a new chapter or organization. On Wednesday, January 30th, sign up for any of the 63+ organizations that will be showcased at the Our Lady of the Lake Chapel Auditorium. February 2nd will be one of the many Saints Previews days for Future Saints. Future Saints will get a tour around campus, learn about its culture and history, while also learning about the degrees being offered. There will be a continental breakfast and a welcome presentation for the visit. The event will last from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Our Lady of the Lake University will host a social justice reading with Sergeant Reginald Dwayne Betts. Reginald is a poet and memoirist. On February 18th at 7 p.m. at Theory Auditorium, Reginald will share his life experience from being a prisoner to a Yale Law graduate. It is open to the public once again. It's going to be at Theory Auditorium at 7 p.m. on Monday, February 18th. Stay with us after the break to hear what our sports teams are up to, plus find out where you can score a free comedy show that's coming up later.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back, and let's get into the sports. Our Saints athletes haven't just been putting hard work in their games, but also their schoolwork. 6 teams had GPAs over 3.0, which Weapons soccer team has the top with an average GPA of 3.357. 53 athletes have GPAs ranging from 3.0 to 3.49, with the baseball team being 12 out of those 53. 51 athletes with GPAs 3.5 to 3.99, with 11 being women's soccer players, and 15 athletes have a 4.0 GPA, with baseball, men's soccer, and golf having 3 each. The women's basketball team defeated the University of Southwest with a score of 95-70 in the Red River Athletic Conference matchup. The Saints improved to 14-4 overall and 7-0 in the RRAC. The Mustangs dropped to 4-10 overall and 1-6 in conference. The number 14 Saints are 18-1 overall against the Mustangs. They play next on Thursday in Marshall, Texas against the Wiley College. The voice of the Saints, Michael Thompson, will broadcast the game on the OLLU Saints Network.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Don't leave just yet. We'll have your weather news after this break.
Find out how to use an awkward silence to help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
This weekend is going to be a cold one, with lows being in the 30s and the day being in the 60s. After the break, we will let you know who's coming to give students here a free laugh at the lake. Start the semester with some free laughs and free wine. The Saints Productions Board will be bringing a comedian on campus. It's all a part of a comedy series that will take place this spring semester. Comedian Samuel J. Comroe will be at the Providence West Social Room January 28th at 7 p.m. All are invited. The event is free to the OLLU community. That is our time for now. We will see you next week. Check us out online at thelakefrontollu.com. You can also email us pictures of you and your sweethearts to run Valentine's Week. Email us at lakefront@ollusa.edu.